Hello, all you film freaks and movie maniacs out there. My name is Nolan Carr, and I'd like to welcome you to the go-to podcast for all things cinema. But before you can ask any questions, just sit back, relax, as I present to you a Strawlane Studio Productions Critiquing with Carr. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another edition of Critiquing with Carr on Memorable Movie Monday. I'm so happy you're joining us for another exciting edition of these movie reviews. In this week's edition of Memorable Movie Monday, we have a great movie to talk about. Before we do that, we have to talk about some other things as well. As always, if you've enjoyed the podcast up until now, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, following on the audio platforms, clicking the heart or like button to show that you enjoy these episodes, turn on the post notification button so you can help stay up to date with news and updates regarding the show on those platforms, as well as clicking that share button so you can help continue to grow the podcast with all your friends and family. Also, if you want other news and updates regarding the show, follow us on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. Now, how this goes is usually we talk about who's behind the camera, who's in front of the camera to make this possible, its budget, its box office release total, how it did during competition, award season, and much more. And then that's when we talk about my likes, dislikes, and my final ranking out of 10 Diamond Daves. Because in this week's edition of Critiquing with Carr, we are talking about Goodfellas. From start to finish, this movie is amazing, and even though I see it a lot on TV constantly, it is so good at each viewing you tune into. The setting is great, the music is great, the wardrobe is great, the cars are great, the acting is superb, great comical lines, great serious scenes, so much, but we'll discuss that later on in my review. With that being said, let's begin. This movie was directed by Martin Scorsese, and the screenwriters were Nicholas Pileggi and Martin Scorsese, and it was based off the book called Wise Guy by Nicholas Pileggi as well. It was produced by Irvin Winkler, and the cast is as follows: Robert De Niro, Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Lorraine Bracco, and Paul Sorvino. The cinematographer was Michael Ballhaus. This movie was edited by Thelma Schumacher. The production companies for this movie were Warner Brothers and Irwin Winkler Productions. It was distributed by Warner Brothers. It was released September 9th of 1990 at the Venice International Film Festival and nationally on September 19th of 1990 in the United States. The runtime for this movie was 146 minutes. The budget for this movie was $25 million, and the total box office gross for this movie was $47.1 million. The accolades for this movie are as follows. At the Academy Awards, Irwin Winkler was nominated for Best Picture, Martin Scorsese was nominated for Best Director, Joe Pesci won for Best Supporting Actor, Lorraine Bracco was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, Martin Scorsese and Nicholas Pileggi were nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay, Thelma Schumacher was nominated for Best Film Editing. At the Golden Globes, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler were nominated for Best Drama Motion Picture, Martin Scorsese was nominated for Best Director, Joe Pesci was nominated for Best Supporting Actor, Lorraine Bracco was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, and Martin Scorsese and Nicholas Pileggi were nominated for Best Screenplay. At the BAFTA Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler won for Best Film, Martin Scorsese won for Best Director, Martin Scorsese and Nicholas Pileggi won for Best Adapted Screenplay, Robert De Niro was nominated for Best Actor, Thelma Schumacher won for Best Film Editing, Michael Ballhaus was nominated for Best Cinematography, and Richard Bruno won for Best Costume Design. At the Directors Guild of America Awards, Martin Scorsese was nominated for Outstanding Feature Directing. At the Writers Guild of America Awards, Martin Scorsese and Nicholas Pileggi were nominated for Best Adapted Screenplay. At the Caesar Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler were nominated for Best Non-French Film. At the Venice Film Festival Awards, Martin Scorsese won the Silver Lion for Best Director. Martin Scorsese won the Audience Award, and Martin Scorsese also won the Film Critica Bastone Bianco Award. At the New York Film Critics Circle Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler won for Best Film. Martin Scorsese won for Best Director. Robert De Niro won for Best Actor. At the LA Film Critics Association Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler won for Best Film. Martin Scorsese won for Best Director. Joe Pesci won for Best Supporting Actor. Lorraine Bracco won for Best Supporting Actress. And Michael Ballhaus won for Best Cinematography. The National Board of Review Awards, Joe Pesci won for Best Supporting Actor. At the Boston Society of Film Critic Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler won for Best Film. Martin Scorsese won for Best Director. Joe Pesci won for Best Supporting Actor. At the Chicago Critics Association Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler won for Best Film. Martin Scorsese won for Best Director. Joe Pesci won for Best Supporting Actor. Lorraine Bracco won for Best Supporting Actress. And Martin Scorsese and Nicholas Pileggi won for Best Screenplay. At the National Society of Film Critic Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler won for Best Film, and Martin Scorsese won for Best Director. At the Bodil Awards, Martin Scorsese and Irwin Winkler won for Best American Film. And now it comes time to one of my three favorite parts of these reviews, which is when I talk about the top 10 highest grossing films of that year's movie being 1990. Coming number 10 was Kindergarten Cop. It was distributed by Universal Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $202 million, and it was starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Penelope Ann Miller, and Pamela Ree. Coming number 9 was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was distributed by New Line Cinema. It had a worldwide gross of also $202 million, and it was starring Judith Hoag and Elias Correas. Coming number 8 was Presumed Innocent. It was distributed by Warner Brothers. It had a worldwide gross of $221 million, and it was starring Harrison Ford, Brian Dennehy, Raul Julia, and Bunny Bedelia. Coming number 7 was Die Hard 2. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. It had a worldwide gross of $240 million, and it was starring Bruce Willis, Bonnie Bedelia, and William Atherton. Coming number 6 was Back to the Future 3. It was distributed by Universal Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $245.1 million. It was starring Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, and Mary Steenburgen. Coming number 5 was Total Recall. It was distributed by TriStar Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $261.4 million. It was starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Rachel Ticotin, and Sharon Stone. Coming number 4 was Dances with Wolves. It was distributed by Orion Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $424.2 million. It was starring Kevin Costner, Mary McDonnell, and Graham Greene. My number 3 was Pretty Woman. It was distributed by Buena Vista Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $463.4 million. It was starring Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. Coming number 2 was Home Alone. It was distributed by 20th Century Fox. It had a worldwide gross of $476.7 million. It was starring Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pesci, and Daniel Stern. And coming at number 1 as the highest grossing film in 1990 was Ghost. It was distributed by Paramount Pictures. It had a worldwide gross of $505.7 million. It was starring Patrick Swayze, Demi Moore, Whoopi Goldberg, and Tony Goldwyn. And now it's time for my review of Goodfellas. Goodfellas is undeniably one of the greatest and most legendary movies of all time. The film's engaging opening scene where Ray Liotta, Robert De Niro, and Joe Pesci's characters are seen killing a man in a trunk immediately spark curiosity and sets the stage for a thrilling story that follows. This scene, along with the "as far back as I can remember" line, has become ingrained in movie history and adds to the film's charm and quotability. One of the standout aspects of Goodfellas is its exceptional soundtrack. The movie features a fantastic selection of classic songs that perfectly complement the story. From crooners to doo-wop and songs reminiscent of Cream, the music sets the tone and enhances the overall experience, immersing viewers in that time period. The attention to detail in recreating the atmosphere of the 1950s to 1980s with meticulous attention to cars and wardrobes further adds to the authenticity of the film. In addition to the stellar main cast, Goodfellas showcases a great array of background actors who bring depth to the film. Characters like Ronnie, Dr. Dan, Tony Stacks, the barbecue guy, the mob lawyer, and Nicky Eyes contribute to the richness of the narrative. The performances by the cast are outstanding, with Joe Pesci's portrayal of Tommy standing out. Pesci's ability to embody the character and display a wide range of emotions is commendable. William Bracco's performance as Karen also deserves praise for a captivating portrayal. Throughout the film, there are numerous memorable scenes, such as the tense moment where the postman nearly gets put in the pizza oven, and the captivating bamboo lounge sequence. These scenes leave a lasting impact and contribute to the film's overall brilliance. An unexpected standout in Goodfellas is Martin Scorsese's mother, who shines in her role. Her improvisation during the scene where Tommy, Jimmy, and Henry steal a butcher's knife adds an authentic and memorable touch to the movie. The downfall of Tommy, Jimmy, and Henry after they kill Billy Bats before Tommy gets made is well constructed and shown, further emphasizing the consequences of their actions. While there are minor drawbacks, such as the age discrepancy between Henry Hill and the actor portraying him during the Air France robbery scene, these do not significantly impact the overall quality of the film. Some viewers may find the scenes depicting Henry's infidelity and drug use with Janice Rossi and Sandy unsettling and detracting from the narrative. These moments add depth to the character and the story's exploration of the darker aspects of the mafia lifestyle. Goodfellas also excels in its storytelling technique. The cinematography in Goodfellas is visually stunning. The camera movements and framing choices are meticulously The cinematography in Goodfellas is visually stunning. The camera movements and framing choices are meticulously The cinematography in Goodfellas is visually stunning. The camera movements and framing choices are meticulously executed, enhancing the tension and drama of each scene. The infamous Copacabana tracking shot, where the camera follows Henry and Karen through the back entrance of the nightclub, is a prime example of Scorsese's mastery beyond the camera. It is a breathtaking sequence that seamlessly combines technical prowess and storytelling. It is a breathtaking sequence that seamlessly combines technical prowess with storytelling prowess. The script of Goodfellas is a masterclass in storytelling. The dialogue is sharp, witty, and memorable, with quotable lines that have become iconic in the world of cinema. The script seamlessly weaves together moments of humor, tension, and drama, creating a captivating narrative that keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. The themes explored in Goodfellas are universal and resonate with audiences across generations. The film delves into the allure and consequences of a life of crime, the complexities of loyalty and betrayal, and the moral ambiguity of its characters. These themes, combined with the superb performances and expert direction, elevate Goodfellas beyond a mere gangster film and into the realm of timeless cinema. The impact of Goodfellas on popular culture cannot be overstated. The film has influenced countless filmmakers and has been referenced and parodied in various forms of media. Its impact extends beyond the world of cinema, permeating into music, fashion, and even everyday language. Goodfellas has become a cultural touchstone, solidifying its status as a true classic. In conclusion, Goodfellas is an absolute masterpiece that continues to captivate audiences with its engaging story, stellar performances, and expert craftsmanship. Martin Scorsese's direction, combined with the stand-up performances from the cast, creates an immersive and unforgettable experience. The film's exploration of themes such as loyalty, betrayal, and the consequences of a life of crime resonates with viewers on a profound level. Goodfellas is a timeless gangster classic that deserves its place among the greatest movies of all time. With all that being said, my likes and dislikes, I am proud, so proud, to give this movie a wonderfully amazing score of 9 out of 10 on the Diamond Dave scale. As always, if you've enjoyed these reviews on Critiquing with Carr twice a week, do us a favor by subscribing on YouTube, follow on the audio platforms, leave me a like, or clicking that heart button so you know and we know that you enjoy these episodes. Turn on post notifications so you're up to date when new episodes drop on those platforms, as well as clicking that share arrow so you can help continue to grow the podcast with all your friends and family. If you want more news and updates, or I should say at least other ways of staying up to date with the podcast, do us a favor by following on Instagram at Critiquing with Carr. And with that, I simply say, happy viewing, my film freaks and cinephiles.